Memorial Day is almost here in the US, and today's episode, I am sharing with you 5 things you need to know about losing weight over the holiday weekends. So, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Weight Loss for Women Over 40 podcast. I am your host, Nikki T, and I have been helping women lose weight since 2002. Seems so long ago. When I first started as a budding personal trainer, I taught the dieter's mentality, eat the 1,200 calories a day, meal prep macros, and make sure your workouts hurt, right? Familiar with this? This is what I was taught, and it does work, but not for the long term. So right around my late 30s, probably 38, 39, I'd had enough of obsessing about every little morsel of food that I had put in my mouth and all the physical and mental beatdowns that I had experienced. I was done, and I was like, there has got to be a better way. So I found that way. It was through mindset. It's what I teach my clients now. My clients are easily losing weight and enjoying the journey to get to the body that they want. I want to uncomplicate losing weight for you. If you want a simpler approach that actually works for the long term, and you get to eat all your favorite foods, especially this holiday rolling up on us, then book your call with me today so you can get started on living a healthier and happier life mentally and physically. So head over to Weight Loss for Women Over 40.net/call. All the links that I talk about in today's episode will be in the show notes. So it's very easy. Just go into the description, click on that link, and it will magically take you to that website page or wherever it is the link is sending you. So again, that link is Weight Loss for Women Over 40, 40 at the end.net/call. If you are not ready to work with me yet, go grab your free copy of 5 Reasons You Are Not Losing Weight Over 40. It's my ebook, and it's available at weightlossforwomenover40.net/book, BOOK, and you can grab it there. All right, so let's dive into the 5 things you need to know about losing weight over the holiday weekend. So your family has asked you to go out to a restaurant or to dinner, or it's a holiday, right? Like this weekend coming up is Memorial Day in the US. And I have to just add this in, like the true meaning behind Memorial Day is to honor all the fallen soldiers who gave their life for our freedom, for all of us living in the US. And if you are in any branches of the military, I want to personally thank you for what you do to keep our country safe. But as true Americans, we have to make everything a celebration over here. So to most, Memorial Day weekend symbolizes the start of beach season. People, especially where I am from on the East Coast, all go flock to the shore. And the festivities typically include barbecues, boardwalk food, a funnel cake, pizza, ice cream, all the good, yummy things, lots of food, and hitting again that boardwalk for the first taste of all the favorite awesome shore delights that are available to us. And I know for me, my personal favorites are Manco Manco. So if you're on the East Coast in Jersey, you know Manco Manco pizza. And of course, Coors Brother soft serve. Those are my 2 favorites. I have a lot of favorites on the boardwalk, but those 2 in particular. So Manco Manco pizza and Coors Brother soft serve ice cream. So if you're not feeling so great about your body and you're struggling with what's going on and you want to have fun, but you also want to lose weight, and you're struggling with, oh my gosh, it's the weekend, I got holiday, and all these foods are going to be around me, and I don't know what to do, I got you. If you are in dieter's mentality, your first thought is going to be, oh my gosh, I can't go out and eat, I can't go to the barbecue, or I have to like restrict and not eat the foods that you want to eat, right? There are so many temptations that are going to be in front of you, especially if you're in dieter's mentality mind. And there's, for some of you, if you're just starting out, this is like a time bomb. Like you're gonna explode because you're gonna feel like, oh my gosh, I just can't stick to this diet that I have created, thinking that I'm gonna, navigate my way through this holiday weekend without all the mind drama. So this is way, way, way too common for women who are trying to lose weight, especially during the holiday weekend. So of course, if we could wall ourselves up and like live in a bubble, we'd be super successful in our weight loss efforts until you venture outside, unless you have the method that I teach my clients. So if you are finding yourself venturing outside this weekend, outside of your house in general, and you are on a mission to lose those inches and to get healthier, I can help you. You are in the right spot. So when you go out to eat, you know there's going to be so many temptations. You're going to feel this pressure to eat foods, especially if everybody else is enjoying and libations and food and having a good time, and you're like, no, I can't eat that, right? If you're in dieter's mentality, you are going to rely on willpower and resistance in this moment, in this weekend that's coming up. And your friends are going to ask you, why aren't you eating this? Why aren't you drinking certain stuff? Why aren't you eating those foods? To which you're going to struggle to find the answer, or you're just going to give in and just eat whatever it is that you're trying to resist. Or worse, and I used to do this too, so there's no judgment, you would restrain from eating during the party, and then when you got home, you went out of control. That was me. I would go to parties and I'd be like, no, I can't eat that. No, I can't eat that. No, I can't eat that. No, definitely can't eat that. By the time I got home, my willpower was absolutely shot, and I probably ate more at home than I did or would have at the party. So I hear you. So here are the 5 things you need to know about losing weight over this holiday weekend. And this, again, it can apply to any holiday weekend. But because we're Memorial Day, that is our focus for this weekend. I want to get you from today all the way through Monday. All right. So first thing off, I want you to ditch the diet mentality. You have to ditch the all or nothing, right? It's either I don't eat, like I eat a salad and I eat the raw veggies and I do that, or you go overboard and you're like, screw it, I'm going to eat everything, right? Get rid of the word diet from your vocabulary. Originally, diet meant the foods that we eat and the drink that we drink. But we know that it has been twisted and turned into this like regimented eating and drinking sparingly to get to a smaller size. It's very mind messy, right? It does a number on your head, okay? So when you hear the word diet, again, I think most of you would agree that the first thing that we think of is deprivation and sacrifice and never eating your favorite foods again. That does not sound exciting to me. Does it sound exciting to you? Right? Ditch the dieter's mentality. All right, next one is you're going to set yourself up for success. So you need a toolbox of mindset skills that you carry up here. You don't have to bring anything with you, right? That are going to help you navigate your way through situations, through vacations, through holiday weekends. And I teach the exact skills that you need to walk into any situation and enjoy the foods that you want to eat and still stay on the course for losing those pounds. So if you go out to eat and you tell yourself that you are only going to have a salad, but you really want a bacon cheeseburger with fries and a dessert, you are going to have some serious thoughts of deprivation going on when you are eating a salad, but dreaming of a burger, especially if somebody is sitting next to you eating the burger that you want. They're mouth drooling and you are very jealous that they're eating that. So you have to understand what makes you tick. What is going on between those two ears of yours, right? What are the thoughts that you think? How do you feel about food? How do you feel about the weekend? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about this whole weight loss process? And it's about what the decisions that you are making in that moment. And this is where coaching comes in so valuable, because I can give you tips and frameworks and stuff like that, but it's the coaching, like me calling you out on your BS. When I say BS, it's the things that you think are normal that are running around in your head that are normal, but they are stopping you from getting you the body that you want. These normal thoughts is white noise to you, and you can't see it. They're your blind spots, right? I can see it very clearly because I don't really know you yet, right? I can see, and especially, I mean, I've been in this business for a long time. It's very easy for me to spot what's going on with you. So again, get coached, come into one of my programs and get coached because it is so valuable. And the faster, like when you get coached, you will increase the speed at which you will get to results faster than if you were doing it on your own. So when you have the mindset method that I teach to losing weight, you can walk into any situation and you will know exactly what to do in that situation. So next is eat what you really want. You really can lose weight and still eat your favorite foods. I do it all the time. My clients do it all the time. If you want a bacon cheeseburger with kettle potato chips and banana cream pie, have it. As soon as you tell yourself that you can't eat the burger or the chips or the pie, you're going to want to eat it, right? Because again, if you're like, I want the burger, but that salad looks really good, like that's where I need to go, is the salad I need is what I should be eating, right? When you get into that moment, you're going to be entertaining the best ping pong match inside your head ever, because you're going to be like, I want the burger, but I should eat the salad. If I eat dessert, I will lose control and I will eat everything in front of me, but I want some dessert and it looks so good, right? This back and forth commentary that's going on in your head. If you want to end that chatter, get on a call with me today. Imagine that anxiousness gone. And yes, that is possible for you. I used to do this a lot. And it was fascinating when I learned that that was going on. Like again, white noise, I didn't realize I was doing it until I started doing the work on myself, right? But when you're aware of it, I find it fascinating. I'm just like, wow, brain, you're really like going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, right? But now I know how to navigate it, right? So the next thing is, and this is the most important thing, is the way you have been conditioned about food and celebrations is making you feel deprived. Like you feel like you have to sacrifice your favorite foods. Again, this is if you're in dieter's mentality. You have been brought up a certain way to look at parties, to look at celebrations, to look at this weekend that is coming up, to look at the food. And you have been taught that deprivation is what you need to do in order to get the body that you want. And that is not true. So I want you to ask yourself the following questions. What are your thoughts about your weight and what you want to eat over Memorial Day weekend? What are they? Is it that you can't lose weight? You're going to have a little bit, you're going to portion control. I'm using those quote rabbit ears for those of you not watching. Like, what are your thoughts about it? The whole process, the weight, what you're going to do over Memorial Day weekend. Ask yourself that. The next question I want you to ask is, do you think it is hard to still lose weight while you're eating your favorite foods? I would love to know what your answer is on this. Definitely, when you set up your call with me, I want to tell me your answer to this question, right? Do you think it's hard to still lose weight and eat your favorite foods? The last question I want you to ask yourself is, do you think you can't go out to eat because you can't trust yourself around tempting foods, right? And when I say go out to eat, it could be to a restaurant, it could be to a party, it could be in your house. Like, do you trust yourself to be around tempting foods? Great question to ask yourself. Lastly, you have a choice as to what you are going to eat. But if your choices, again, are coming from that dieter's mentality, also known as I can't have that, you will never have lasting weight loss because you will constantly be battling against how you think you need to act in order to lose weight instead of what actually works long term. And I can promise you, because I've been where you are right now, worried, nervous, almost petrified of showing up to a barbecue this weekend, feeling like you just got to keep it together. And then you berate yourself when you do eat the burger, the fries, and the pie. Don't you want to stop that? It's so freaking uncomfortable, and you can't enjoy the party like that. Now that I am on the other side of this, where I feel calm and in control at parties, like actually enjoying the food and the people and the festivities, I promise you, it is so much better when you have the tools that I teach while you're eating that burger with the fries and with the dessert. Give yourself a gift this summer. Come work with me and get the peace of mind that comes when you learn my method for losing weight for the last time. I have a group program that is starting June 3rd, or I have some private one-on-one openings available. If you are interested in either of them, simply book a call with me. Go to weightlossforwomenover40.net/call and book a call, and we'll talk about what's holding you back and what direction you can go in. I can't tell you how many clients that come to me when they are done with my program. They say they have changed, I have changed their lives and how they look at their body and how they look at food. And I take that with humility. I love that I can give that gift to people. I love that I can change lives. I love that my method is so helpful to everyone. So if that sounds like something you want, definitely get on a call with me today. Again, it's weight loss for women over 40.net/call. That link will be in the show notes, so you can click on it and schedule a call right away, and let's get you started, because every day you wait, it's just prolonging the process where you have to deal with all the mental anguish that's going on in your head. Okay, so let's stop that, right? Let's get you the body that you want so you can enjoy the weekend. And I guarantee you, if anybody starts working with me today, before you go into the weekend, you're going to have a whole different approach going into that holiday weekend. So again, book your call at weightlossforwomenover40.net/call. All right, I want to wish you all a beautiful Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully the weather is stunning wherever you are at. And again, thank you to all the military who have given their lives, given service, and to those that are extensions of them, right? The wives, the husbands, the kids, anybody that is in that family nucleus. So I thank you for your sacrifices that you have made for our country. I really do appreciate it. All right. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will talk to you soon.